Hello, my name is Thor, and I would like to invite you in my brand new Minecraft series. I'm going to recreate Warhammer Fantasy World. I have just spawned in and I can already see a village right next to me. Let's go and explore it. Hello villagers, can I go and see what you have upstairs? I promise I won't steal too much. Oh, nice, some armor. And a iron sword. Amazing start. Let's grab this iron sword and then go back for the set of armor. And let's try to get out of this building in a way that the villagers won't see me. Alright, they didn't notice. I hope this redstone is not trapped. Okay, it looks alright, but just to be safe, let's leave it there. Let's go and check what's in the next house. Let's eat this pie, and let's explore if there is any loot in this house. And I found some acacia. You will see how important it will be in my future build. Oh, a farm. Let's gather the wheat, so I have stuff to eat. And I didn't mean to rhyme that. And after that, let's go and look for some trees so I can make some starter tools. So, I'm going to the place that I thought will be a great spot to build a grand palace of Altdorf, a seat of the Emperor of the Empire. Anyway, what is this? Is it hyenas? No, it's monkeys. Oh, a waystone. Nice. Good to have it here. This place is amazing. I think I will turn this place. After digging for a moment, I realized that I will need more than stone tools. Once I saw sugarcane, I knew that I will have to start farming it now, or else I will be sorry later. Soon I arrived to the place that I will call home for the next few hundred days. And I decided that I have to clean up the grass. Time for a short time lapse. The night was approaching quickly, so I decided to tuck in for the night. Overwhelmed by the task at hand, I wandered around the village aimlessly. Once I got back my composure, I decided it's the right time to get myself organized. This setup of bed and chests with crafting table will stay with us until I finish the entire build. And I decided that I will make a simple starter house, and you already saw at the beginning of the video how that turned out. At this moment I thought that I'm well organized and I'm ready to go to the mines, and I was wrong. Yeah, I died, shot by a skeleton. I decided to sleep through the night and go recover my items after I wake up. And yeah, I died again. But you know what they say, 3 times a charm.
And finally I got my vengeance. That zombie thought that I was weak. He thought that he can come here and finish me off.
1 blood rage later. So I have started exploring the caves for good. I have found some andesite and I was happy. I have found a mine shaft and I decided that I will need some water to go and explore it. So I decided to head back to the surface and get myself some water. Once I got to the surface, I also came to realization that I will need tools from create mode in order to thrive. To get started with create mode, you need some wood, you need some andesite, you need some iron. I wanted to get the ability to cut down whole trees as soon as possible, so I rushed to get a mechanical saw. In order to make a mechanical saw, I need pressed iron sheets, so I had to make a mechanical press. I wanted to check up on my sugarcane and I didn't want to go around the ravine, so I made a cobblestone bridge that will stay with us for quite a while. And I got totally off the track and I started exploring the overworld. And I found some amazing loot, including diamond boots. And I finally managed to use a mechanical press to press some iron ingots into iron sheets and make myself create tools. In order to use mechanical saw, you have to crouch when placing it, so the saw is facing the tree, and then you just put a head crank on the saw and start chopping. It's really important that you have only one piece of wood touching the ground, otherwise the saw won't work properly. As I was getting annoyed with my overflowing inventory, I decided it's time to make myself a backpack. One of my viewers on stream asked me if the bisons are strong, so I said I don't know, and I went to check out how is it gonna go.
I will get my vengeance sooner or later.
We all know that villagers can be surprising, but this time, just why? Villagers, why? Also, I got those hoppers and a anvil from that statue of a golem. Obviously, I repaired the statue after taking hoppers and anvil, as well as I set the villagers free from their prison. Finally, after a few in-game days, I had my bucket full of water and I was ready to go and explore that mineshaft. It's time for the mineshaft exploration montage. Once I came back to my base camp, I was met with insane RNG. There were 2 zombies that were able to hold items. once I woke up, I decided it's time to start some terraforming, and so you know that all my floating chests and my floating beds and my floating furnace, they are staying for the next few days. Now I'm going to make automated cobblestone generator. And it's finished. Or so I thought. And I started to wonder how to make it work faster. And it's finished for good this time. No, I'm just kidding. I will change the design at least 2 times. And with this accent, I thought to myself that I did a good job and I went back to sleep. When I woke up, I decided that we have to increase the rotation speed of the drill. So I'm changing the design once again. I promise it was the last time in this episode when we changed anything with the cobblestone generator design. It was finally the time to start planning out my base. I have used dirt for this purpose as it's easy to remove and it's quite easily visible if it's just in a line. My build is 37 by 37 by 60 blocks. I think it took me roughly 7 hours to finish the entire build, and I'm talking of just building, not counting the resource gathering. The build is finished from the outside, but I still have a lot of decoration to do on the inside. In the middle of the process of planning the build, I have found a cat and I wanted to tame it, but I have failed miserably. I'm really sorry, kitty. And I took cobblestone from the chest and ran away not to look at that cat suffering. After looking through the recipes for I think 10 minutes, I decided that I will need a mason workbench in order to crave out different stone slabs and blocks. So I went to look for some clay because clay is needed to make mason workbench. I finally had access to the mason's workbench and I was ready to start building the foundation of my base. And an hour later, when I finally decided which blocks I would like to use in the foundation gradient, I started building. And after a moment, I ran out of cobblestone and I decided let's go and expand my sugarcane farm since I was too lazy to go and mine cobblestone myself. After 30 minutes of running aimlessly or being AFK, I finally had some resources to build with. After that building session, I finally decided that it's time that I go and help the cobblestone machine at making cobble. So I went to mine for a while and the build was nearly finished. I mean, the foundations of the build. Because the build won't be finished for the next few hours. At some point when making this wall around the decided cobblestone will be actually a great addition to the build, and it will allow me to show that this building has been standing here for quite a while. Hi, so if you liked what you've seen so far, there will be more next week. So remember to give me like and subscribe, and see you in the future.